The
That's
one
a
thing I
fact.
will say about black women is that for the most part, what you see is what you get. For the mother chicks, they will play their fucking role. When they be getting with these athletes, they don't even be liking these niggas. They be with them because they see the opportunity that comes with them. And then once they then no longer is valid for them, then they get rid of them. You see what just happened with Tom Brady? Quinn, you don't believe this, bro.
What happened to Tom Brady?
The minute that he
What?
retired, his chick left him.
No, that's not how it happened.
Okay,
He
how
said
did
he
it
was going to
happen?
retire in 2023. That nigga was like, "Psych, going back to work." And then she said, "I'm out. Fuck this shit. I'm out."
You're
You
right,
told
my
me you're gonna.
bad. I got the story wrong. She wanted him to retire. He didn't, and then she left.
No, he retired and then he unretired. He fucking lied. He changed his mind.
What do you mean he lied, nigga? That's his
Baby, I've been in the
career.
league for 23 years. I'm
Man,
coming
it's
home.
one.
Listen, nigga,
That's
I'm
that's
talking.
his
One
I'm
year.
career,
I'm
bro. What are
coming
you
home to
talking
you
about?
and the kids.
And what did
It's
she
gonna
do?
be
She went and fucked
it.
the trainer.
We don't know that. You don't we don't know that.
Bro!
Why do you just believe he fucked the trainer and you don't believe what the people say about this girl? Like when do you decide what you believe on the internet?
Quentin, you can't be this delusional, bro.
Oh, come on, man.
You
Don't
cannot be
say it,
this
man.
delusional. I can't
You
believe
don't
that you got
wanna
your.
be
All right,
saved.
so
Don't
Quentin got his
say it,
cape
man.
on tonight, y'all, and we like it. We like it.
Dun, dun,
Quentin
dun,
got his cape on
dun,
tonight.
dun.
Yo, Quentin, listen. I believe it's good in having preferences. You can like who you like, but you got your cape on for these snow bunnies. I don't believe that you this delusional. Are those two girls innocent? Are those two girls innocent women, Quentin?
As of July the 2nd of 2024, no.
So do you think that she actually was hot to her on somebody?
Of course, 1000%.
Oh man.
They do the little twisty thing that them girls like to do and all that shit. Yep.
Quinn, you a wild boy, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. You a wild boy, man.
I'm just saying I'm not man, I stand on everything I believe in and I think she'll be all right. I
If
think
you
in
see
about
women like this talking to you right
I
here,
forgot we even did it. Like,
I did too.
we woke up the next day, and when I seen it, I was like, oh my gosh. Because I hate watching myself drunk in general.
Me
Like,
too.
old
Oh my
videos, it's the
god.
worst.
these hoes be in public, drunk
it just
at
you just
21
gotta
years old.
you have to
At,
understand where I come from. And where I come from, there's 1%, and I saw this all through college and all through high school. White girls get it. It's called white girl wasted drunk, blah blah blah, doing whatever. And all of these women, like I think about it, I look at their husbands, and I was like, if I told this nigga what his wife used to be, but they married with kids and doing mom shit now.
that doesn't mean that they not inherently
It
who they
means that
are.
they into the seas of forgetfulness. What you mean? 70 times 7, he has forgiven me.
I don't. Me
And
personally,
he
I'm not
keeps
a. I'm
cleansing
not a fan of
me.
chameleons, bro. Like I know, I like to know exactly what it is that I'm getting myself into. And I think that it's better when people are just transparent and real about who they are because it makes it easier for guys that's unsuspecting or for people that's unsuspecting. Because if you say what you want and you just be real about it, you know what I'm saying? At least you know what you're getting yourself into. And most of the time, people still going. I don't like these hoes as chameleons, bro.
Mm-mm.
I don't. I'm way
I,
more trusting. I know. See, listen, this is where my disagreement lies, right? And I think that this is where people get it twisted when we having these conversations about black women versus white women. Last week we had a conversation, and I think it was about Bridget Kelly. And Bridget Kelly was on there saying that white women get the benefit of the doubt way more than black women, right? A lot of times when it comes to attitude and all of that stuff. And we had a little bit of a debate about it. But here's the thing that I'm standing on. A lot of guys say, "Oh man, I prefer to date white women a lot of times because they was way nicer to me and all of this stuff." Look, I don't have a preference for being around white women more because I think that they're way more deceitful. You're much more likely to catch a case. You're much more likely to deal with a chameleon. What I say is I think that all women are crazy and a lot of them are deceitful and a lot of them will get you caught up. But I think that it's much more, and obviously you can't say all, but I think you're much more likely to suffer. And even though guys have a preference because of the way that they getting treated, I don't think that it's authentic. I think that they getting treated based off of getting played. And I think you're much more likely to suffer at the hands of a white woman when it comes to being in a relationship and a scorned woman than you ever will be as a result of being with a black woman. Because at the very least, you know what the fuck you getting into with this woman over here that's black. That's where I stand on it. And so, maybe that was the additional context that needed to be added into it. But I think that white women are much, much more deceitful than black women. 100%. Regardless of how y'all think that they treating y'all, wait till you no longer serve a purpose in her life and then see what happens to you. Cause she gonna treat you 10 times worse than a black woman ever could. That's my sentiment on it. So I don't know. Maybe I'm in the minority here.
No,
I
like,
I think given the amount of white girls and black girls I've dated, I have a nice little sample size of who treats who better and what that looks like, and you're 1,000% inaccurate.
But Quentin, you've never been married to one.
I've never been finessed.
By who? You never been married to one. How can you be
I've
finessed by
never been
one?
finessed by anybody.
Okay, so how is it okay.
The only people
When we
that
use a
finessed me
sample
my whole
size,
life.
even if we just look at famous people and we look at divorce and all of that stuff, white women are much more vicious than black women. Much more
facts.
vicious than black
No,
women.
they're not. No,
It's a
they're not.
fact.
Because they're not more rich.
Sheesh.
They make their dudes make more money than black dudes, so they take more money. What you talking about? We're about to talk about Iman Shumpert and that fucking Tawana Taylor took all that nigga's money, black bitch. So I'm gonna need you to keep the same energy when we talk about that. When we talk about that,
Nobody is saying that a black woman can't finesse. I'm
what do you
saying that
mean they're more vicious?
that
Like what?
white women have been much more vicious
That's
than
not a
black
fact.
women
That's,
historically.
that's subjective, not objective. That's not true. It's not, nigga, is there like a
Huh?
running tally of the money that somebody took? Like, what you talking about?
Bro,
Like, how can you say that white women are more vicious than it? You can't say it's an opinion. It's not fact.
Robin Williams?
Nigga, why you just keep naming old people? Like, what you talking about, nigga?
Bro,
There's
he
more
smoked
white. There's
himself
more famous. There's
of
more
his
famous
divorce.
white men to take shit from. Like, you can't say that.
How? How is it more
Bro,
famous
bro.
white men? You got
He
more black
smoked.
athletes
Oh,
than you
man.
have white
Come on, bro.
athletes in
And they're getting
leagues that we
and they're
know from a
getting.
famous perspective. We know way more black people that are famous when it comes to the things that are entertaining to us than white people. How can you use that as an excuse?
You guys keep saying every time I say it's not the case, you bring up a white person that gets finessed. That's what y'all
I didn't
keep
bring
doing.
up any white
Man,
people
You
Robin
at
you
Williams
brought
all.
up
didn't
Tom
get
Brady.
finessed.
This nigga brought up
He got
Robin Williams. You
destroyed.
keep bringing up
I used
white people
Tom
that are getting
Brady as an
finessed.
example of a woman that left. I didn't use any white person as a person that got took to
Women
the
leave.
cleaners.
This
I'm
shit's fucking
saying,
weird.
I'm saying, Robin Williams went through such a fierce divorce that he killed himself, bro.
Nigga, because that's
Oh,
he's weak.
my
He's
man,
weak minded,
the
nigga.
dude that
Michael
was
Jordan
playing in
went
the
through a fierce
Western.
divorce too. That nigga still rocking.
No, no, no,
Fuck you
no. The dude that
mean?
played in Waterworld. What was his name? He was just on all of the westerns.
Oh, Kevin Costner?
Kevin Costner just got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
He
It's
just got his
somebody else.
ass whooped,
It's somebody else real
and
high,
he had a
real
prenuptial
You're doing
famous.
agreement.
exactly what I just said. You're just naming white people that got drug in the mud. There's tons of black people that has to.
Okay, well
Name
then
him.
name some of them.
Michael Jordan,
How did Michael
Shaquille
Jordan
O'Neal.
get drugged through the mud?
That nigga got hit for like billions of dollars by his
He did
wife.
not
What
get
you
hit
talk?
by billions of dollars. You capping, Quentin? He wasn't even a billionaire when he went through a divorce.
Millions, sorry, fucking hundreds of millions,
Okay,
nigga.
so for every Michael
Yeah,
Jordan, we
he was a
can we can
known
say
cheater
we can
too.
say we can say a Bill Gates. We can
You
say
just proved my point. There's more rich white people to get divorced than rich black people to get divorced. So
That's
yes, you can
not.
do
how
that.
is it
No, 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 no,
more?
no, no, no.
How is it more?
They're going through way more rigorous divorce settlements than black men.
Because they have more to lose than most black men.
Okay, then how come Kevin Hart is not didn't go through it to the same extent?
Because that nigga had one good lawyer, nigga.
Oh, come on, bro.
Dwayne Wade?
You're just proving my point. There's less black men to have something to take place
Kanye.
on.
Kanye ain't get took to the cleaners. Kanye ain't get took to the cleaners. He didn't.
Because his bitch was just as fucking rich as he was. What the fuck you mean?
He
Listen,
still was a
bro.
billionaire.
Listen,
She ain't no
listen,
billionaire.
listen. Well, you can't use Kim Kardashian because she not white or black. So
That's true.
you can't use her. But I don't know, bro. Listen, y'all can trust white women if you want to. When it comes to relationships,
And also, you're wrong about Kanye. Then she took that nigga to the town.
but she
Oh, she
not white
did?
or black, so you can't really use her as an
I'm just
example at
saying,
all.
Oh, okay.
$2.7 billion divorce, $200,000 per kid in child support. Took that nigga
Oh
to the
yeah,
cleaners.
he got
But it's not
absolutely
relevant to this
wrong.
conversation, so it doesn't matter.
Absolutely wrong.
It's not relevant to this conversation, so it doesn't matter. Listen,
Dang.
men get took to the cleaners on a regular basis. I just think, and this is just a personal opinion because all of it is going to be anecdotal, right? But in my personal opinion, I just think that white women are much more vicious.
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree
they
with that, though. I ain't gonna
much
lie.
more vicious towards men.
I think they are. I agree.
Can we get a white
They
woman's
That's just my
they
can we
be
get
personal
a
on
white
some
opinion.
woman's opinion on this?
trash.
If
I
it's
Yeah.
a
don't know
white woman in the chat, you don't have to get
no,
on
I don't.
camera.
I know
You
you
can
seen it
call
because
in.
your eyes lit up when she wrote me the other day in the chat. Tiana, let me see if she. Let me see if
Who?
she. Tiana. Her name is Tiana. One moment.
Who is
Was she in the
Tiana?
chat?
Well, you saw her yesterday. Like her name showed up gray with a check mark when she said, hey Q, I love you." One
If
moment.
there's any white women in the chat, you don't have to cam up. Just call in and give me a sentiment. Listen, y'all be simping for these white women, bro. Y'all genuinely think that these hoes can't do nothing wrong, man. Y'all genuinely believe that.
That's not true. But when you guys make like statements and say that's fact when it's not fact, then no, absolutely not.
Listen, y'all give white women so much grace, bro.